welcome to Season 3 in My Team.
The holiday season is upon us, and that means tons of new content.
For the first time in 2K23, the level 40 reward in My Team is a Galaxy Opal. And for Season 3, it's none other than Ice Trey. This Trae Young card is no joke. So earn 150,000 XP and start dazzling your defenders.
Plus, in Season 3, you'll be able to use Trae to earn even more because Beyond 40 returns with a new player. But more on that later.
In Domination, all 5 reward cards are getting an evolution, so you can make these cards extra powerful going forward.
In Draft, position packs now have all the same gem colors, so each decision becomes even more important. Plus, reward cards are now available to be selected in these packs.
And in Trophy Case news, buckle up, My Team fans, because all 30 collections will be completable by the end of Season 3. This means that you can now add 3 Dark Matters to your collection, including one of my favorite cards in My Team every year, Larry Bird.
Lastly, make sure you're following NBA 2K_MyTeam for all the latest updates. With so many presents to unwrap this season, you do not want to miss out.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, so hit the courts, earn that XP, and we'll see you next time.
Another My Team Unlimited qualifier game day is in the books, and we have 16 more bracket slots filled. And in the months leading up to the final tournament, we will be bringing you updates and introducing you to some of the qualifiers.
And remember, you could be one of them. There are 2 more game days left to qualify, so get in some practice, hop on the sticks, and maybe take some cues from other people who have qualified that are on 2K TV.
Hey, I'm 11 Assassin, and I qualified for the My Team 250,000 Unlimited Tournament. This is not the first time I qualified. This is actually my second time qualifying. I qualified last year on the current gen version of the tourney, and I lost in the semifinals. So this is like a redemption year, so this is not my first time, but I've been playing My Team since 2K21. Going into qualification game day 1, I kind of felt like I knew I was going to qualify. I was really locked in for the tourney, for the qualification. I didn't really celebrate or nothing like that because I feel like I'm supposed to do that, you know. So it wasn't really a surprise. I didn't really tell nobody or nothing like that I qualified. I'm going for both gens. I only qualified for current gen last year. I wish I would have been able to get in the next gen, but only current gen. The lineup that I ran for qualification game day 1 was Ja Morant at the 1, Michael Jordan at the 2, Scottie Pippen at the 3, Pink Diamond, all those are Pink Diamond Kawhi, and at the 5 I ran Pink Diamond Kevin Garnett. Okay, leading up to the tournament, how I prep, I'm always on the game, so maybe like I'll be on the game around 7 to 9 hours a day. Just always trying to play competition so I could always get better, you know, things like that. Well, last year I lost to Splash, so I would like to play him again and get a rematch there and see if I can redeem myself. I lost in the semifinals, so it would be nice to play him again. I'm definitely scouting some of the qualifiers for the tournament. I feel like that's a big way to prep for the tournament, so yeah, I'm definitely doing that. My game, I'm not really much of an offensive player. I'm more of like a defensive player and force the pressure, you know, full court pressing the whole game, trying to force turnovers, trying to speed the opponent up. That's more of my game. It's definitely a motivation factor. I would like to give a lot of it back to my mom, my dad, just my family in general, close friends. And that's the biggest motivation. Is giving back to the community. Shout out to my mom, of course, my brother, my sister, my closest friend, Leron, and shout out to God, the biggest one. Hey, I'm 11.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well,
oh, he can, no question. Thanks, David. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Brandon Ingram's out there with McCollum, and it's Murphy in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, we've got Davis, Russell Westbrook out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Porter. And it's Toscano in at the 4 spot. With some art, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason. So, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
And Williamson gets it to go.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triplet. And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Takes the 3. Good. And a nice assist from Porter. Brown's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Now, here's Valanciunas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Great use of the pump fake. Smart move by Valanciunas to get himself to the line.
Pelicans shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better. Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
Outside Murphy. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they've got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And Steve, for a lot of reasons, last year was a very frustrating season for the Lakers.
Reason why, Kevin, LeBron and AD were out for extended periods. Russell Westbrook didn't really fit in at first. They missed the playoffs. Keep in mind, lots of people picked the Lakers to win it all.
Okay, Lakers fans, you've asked for it. Here they are. The Laker Girl Dance Team. Enjoy.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Back to Jones. In the corner, it's Ingram. Fires the 3. Porter pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Over in the corner, Brown. Ingram with the steal. Pass to Jones. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Porter. And it's Alvarado missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
That's his first personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Some would call Westbrook a stat stuffer, but for him at this stage of his career, it's about trying to win titles.
Devontae Graham's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And both free throws good for Westbrook. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jones finds Hayes. Here's Alvarado. They need this. Kicks it out to Jones. Just 3 on the clock. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this.
5. Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Cohen is out there with Devontae Graham, and it's Murphy in at the 3 slot.
Expectations for the Lakers are always high, and it's led to some disappointment in the past few seasons.
Highland's shot is good.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And continuing to press their advantage, they're not taking their foot off the gas.
Lamb against Murphy. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's McCollum. No good, shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Yeah, a lot of disappointment. The Lakers built a roster, Steve, of some of the most proven veteran players in the league, too.
And when healthy, that pays big dividends. But if those vets lose time to injury, it can be tough to have success. We've seen that happen in L.A., Kevin.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And the basket by McCollum.
Look at CJ picking the defense apart, using the pick and roll to create openings.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Davis kicks to Brown. Off target with his 3. Pelicans trail by 9. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Davis, the pass to Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
Williamson dishes to Murphy. Stolen away. Right side Davis. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Davis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they executed.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Both teams will make substitutions. Jones, the pass to Alvarado. Great D that time from Westbrook. Lakers leading by 11. Here's Toscano, and the dunk to finish it off. Beautiful.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Ingram against Brown. The step back, and the Pelicans miss again.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Ingram. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. The Pelicans making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Westbrook against Graham. Westbrook kicks to Brown. Pelicans with the rebound.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Jones finds Ingram. Some solid defense from Brown.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game.
The Pelicans, 7.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 14 points and 1 assist. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight he's really turned it around. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They scored very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Pelicans were playing?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. Like that.
And that's a wrap with the third.
It's time, everyone.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Brown. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. Michael Porter's out there with Davis. And it's Toscano in at the 4-man position. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And it's Ingram missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Porter, no luck. Pelicans trail by 17. Williamson kicks to Murphy. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Wasted no time on that one. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
Valanciunas passes to McCollum. Murphy against Porter. Now the pass to Ingram. 4 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. McCollum, no good.
Starting to have with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick in Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Can they get it? And it's Alvarado missing. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Shakes them, and Davis pulls it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. New Orleans making a switch here. Jones kicks to Nance. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Graham surveying the floor. To the left wing. Pass to Nance. From 13 feet, it goes down. Nance has got his first 2 points. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep
put over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Highland passes to Freedom. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Jones, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first personal foul.
Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for the Pelicans, Herbert Jones at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Jones. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. And so Jones nails both of them.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
That's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nance.
Substitution. Jonas Valanciunas.
In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Highland. Five on the clock. Basket good. Highland's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Look how Ingram just bursts inside, disrupting the D and carving out a path to the dunk.
It's stolen. That one, no good. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Ingram is out there with McCollum, and it's Murphy in at the small forward position. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Murphy's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Pelicans. Here's Highland. He's guarded by McCollum. Highland passes to Lamb. Over Murphy. Out to Lamb. Inside. The second chance effort. Offensive rebound. Pass to Highland. He dishes it to Walker. There's the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
And there's the pass to Murphy. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Here's Gabriel. And he gets it to go. Gabriel's got his first basket of the night.
He really showed terrific body control there to complete the finger roll layup over some stingy defense.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
To your Lakers youth dance team.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here is Murphy. This is it to McCollum. Pocket six. Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans, Smitty, they've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yes, starting with Zion, Kevin. Out most of last year, it really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine.
McCollum outside. Williamson outside. McCollum left side. Lets it go from the wing. Nice hit again. And Williamson with the layup.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaylen Brown.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Ingram with the steal. And here's McCollum for 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
That one goes. Counted.
This is nothing new for CJ. He's scoring in bunches. His offense on display.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying is this win?
It's great. Did what we supposed to do. We came in and competed at a high level defensively.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.